Hey guys, it's Ravenhawk6910 reporting once again. In this video, we're going to take a look at the latest run of the Scaletrains.com Rivet counter EMD SD40-2, specifically the Snoot Nose Santa Fe yellow and blue freight war bonnet version, which is equipped with ESU LokSound and DCC. First though, as per all of my reviews, it is disclaimer time. The pros and cons in this video are not representations of my personal opinion. They attempt to be objective in nature and as such are either community opinions or facts about the model that I can represent on camera, so please don't assume anything in this review is my personal opinion unless I state so otherwise. Additionally, it's important to note that I don't speak on behalf of Scaletrains and am not endorsed by any company. I'm an independent reviewer and the work I do does not reflect the thoughts of any companies in question. Got it? Get it? Good. Alright, cool, let's get started. If EMD's famed FT103 was the diesel that did it, then arguably the EMD SD40-2 was the diesel that did it again. A total of 4,175 SD40-2s were built between their introduction in 1972 to the end of production in 1989. They crank out 3,000 horsepower from a turbocharged 16-cylinder 645 E3 diesel prime mover. In addition to the standard 40-2s, several variations were built to fit the needs of various railroads. High hood units for the Southern Railway in Norfolk and Western, tunnel motor versions for the Rio Grande and Southern Pacific, wide cab variants for Canadian National, and even full-width car body SD40-2Fs for Canadian Pacific. However, the subject of this video, the extended Snoot Nose variants, were definitely strange cases. The first SD40-2 noses had a length of 81 inches, or 6 feet 9 inches. Both Union Pacific and Santa Fe chose to order some units with extended 116-inch, or 9 feet 8 inch noses. Southern Pacific would also order SD40-T-2s with Snoot noses as well. Now why would you need a nose on your locomotive so long that you could put a pool table in it? Well, the main reason was to house REC low control equipment in the location away from the heat created by the main generator. Several Snoot Nose SD40-2s, like their standard nose cousins, continue in service today for both their original owners and for new owners. Scaletrains.com announced the 7th run of the Rivet counter SD40-2 in March of 2021. They arrived just after Thanksgiving Day of that year. As usual, there was a great variety of offerings. CSX SD40-3s, Milwaukee Road units with shortened fuel tanks, and this Santa Fe Snoot Nose version. The models came both DCC ready and DCC ESU LokSound equipped. As per usual with Scaletrains, this model of Santa Fe 5126 has a great level of detail on it. Some of my personal favorite details on this unit are the air conditioner and antenna arrangements on top of the model, as well as the operating beacon light, which we'll get to in a little bit. Also on the nose of the unit there are working class lights which can be changed to white, green, red, and off. It's little things like this that make a model really cool and fun to use. It's also a smooth runner, even at low speeds, which is great for switching. Something else I like is how you can remove the dynamic brake blister on the top of the unit to gain access to the DCC decoder. This is a nice touch for working on upgrades to units that didn't come with DCC out of the box. Alright, let's go ahead and check out some of the lights and sounds on this locomotive. I'll be using the Digitrax Zephyr Express DCC system to control this model, but you can use your DCC system of choice. As per most DCC decoders, F8 is the startup sequence. Function 0 turns on the headlight. Functions 1 and 2 play the horn and the bell. Function 7 activates the beacon light, which is probably my favorite function on this engine. And if you want to cycle between the different colors of the class lights, you simply press function 5. Alright, let's go ahead and roll this unit out. Well, that just about does it for this unit. All the DCC equipped versions of the SD40-2 from this run had an MSRP of $254.99. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that the Santa Fe Snoot Nose version seen here is entirely sold out. They do still have limited quantities of some of the other road names from this run, so if you do want to get one, I suggest getting them sooner rather than later. And also, this makes a good point about why pre-ordering a model is very important, because you don't want to wait around and risk not being able to get it. I was on the fence about whether or not I should order this model or not, and I'm glad I did because I would have missed out on this one. Anyways, to check them out along with other models, go to www.scaletrains.com for more details. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Ravenhawk6910, signing off.